Are y'all tuning in? You have certain individuals out there. Some of y'all call them elders, grown folks, parents, mom, dad, y'all's earth mom and dad. Y'all get what I'm saying. Some of them basically still connected with their inner child. And I'm going to get deep with this. Certain individuals out there, their soul basically damaged. All right. Whenever it comes to that, okay, we all know we have to go through this program. And certain individuals, certain things, certain frequencies keep individuals trapped into this physical realm, certain frequencies. And certain frequencies can't advance and grow. Individuals, they basically stuck into certain timelines, certain machines. They can't get out of it and they can't grow. So whenever it comes to a certain individuals, and certain individuals can have physical sex with an individual with disturbed energy, and they can transfer that inner child into that individual. There's many levels to this. All right. So whenever you have that connection, some of y'all say relationships. Whenever you have that connection with that individual, are you really with that individual's soul, or the copy version of them, or the inner child? Let's get deep into this. Come on, let's be serious. Whenever it comes to that, that breaks up certain connections, especially whenever the individual, they have children. Some of you earthlings, y'all have children. You play with the energies and you bring that energy into the physical realm. And your soul and your so-called subconscious basically got replaced by your conscious. The kind, the characters. Do y'all feel my signals? Whenever that get replaced, there's many levels to that, and some of y'all still stuck with your inner child. The inner child comes out. You have grown adults acting like children. Their behavior is on another level. Individuals do the same thing. Individuals lie. They connect to the life. Some connect with the live frequency. And children, they basically already connected to the program. So a lot of adults, they lie to their children. Whenever it comes to the holidays and certain things, they lie to them. They tell them, get your education. That's going to help you. You're lying to your loved ones. You tell them that there's such thing as an Easter bunny and all of that. You're basically lying if you really look at it. So the inner child, activate certain things inside these adults, because whenever adults still connected with that and they doing the rituals and stuff, that inner child comes back and haunt them. And you got certain individuals that's merging and connecting with their inner child. So that damage the love connection, certain things between the younglings. Because you got to look at it this way. That's the reason why there's many programs. Individuals lie about religion and many other things and certain gods and stuff, and certain things activate and hypnotize individuals and bring out the inner child. So they're not going to grow, they're not going to get wise because they're basically damaged. You got individuals out here 40 or 50 years old. Their inner child is in the older physical body, an aged physical body, an aged physical body. Some of them can be in their 40s and 50s and still out here want to be pimps, connected to the programs, out here hustling and selling, their soul by selling pills, drugs, and many other things. And individuals like that, they're on a low frequency, that they're not going to grow. Some of them want to play games and do certain things, and they're so deep into the program and lies, they're connected to that frequency, and their inner child comes out, and individuals basically how could I put it? Individuals basically, they don't realize that their inner child is merging with their soul on many levels. So whenever they act up, you're dealing with their inner child. And that can attach and latch on to you. And your behavior will change. And that will keep you on a low frequency. You will start using certain slangs and acting like that individual. You become that individual. You're basically allowing and inviting that disturbed individual into your soul. And that's not going to help you advance. Especially, like I said, if they're on them different programs. You got individuals that's connected on that money frequency, and you got, certain individuals that's out there using the individual for using that money frequency to get by. They like a child, hey, buy me a new toy, buy me a car, and using that individual because their inner child come out, and they throw fits and stuff whenever they don't get their way. And basically they can drain your, and whenever you on a high frequency, some of y'all choose to deal with that individual and you want to remove that inner child. Some basically already deep into it. So you're basically damaging yourself if you continue to mess with that individual. If you really look at it. Because you're not going to grow. And these individuals are already comfortable with their inner child. And some of their inner child basically haunts them in other parallel worlds. Because some of them got disconnected in parallel worlds, and they connect with certain vessels whenever they come out the portal, and certain frequency keeps them trapped where they can't develop and grow. Do y'all feel my signals? And some individuals, they got that inner child, and they got that lust frequency connected with it. So they start messing with anything and everybody. And that can latch on to you. You can become that disturbed individual. Because if you living with the individual, like if you're with that individual for years and you continue to to go through that mess, all that disturbed energy basically going to damage your physical. It's going to make you age. It's going to damage your soul, your physical home, your body. That's going to destroy you. And you're going to start doing certain things like that individual. You know, the inner child, they mimic these characters that's in the Black Mirrors because they don't know who they are. You got certain individuals, you know, want to be gangsters. You got 40 and 50-year-old individuals still saying they gangbangers, and these cult groups, these so-called mini groups. Y'all know what I'm saying. I ain't ready to get deep into it, but y'all get what I'm saying. And then you also have these individuals out here that's in religion. You know, they basically, certain individuals that's connected to it, they keeping y'all on a low frequency and an inner child come out. And it's not a gender thing, you know, so-called male and female, they can connect with the gangster frequency. And certain individuals, their inner child come out because of all the many distractions. Some grow up without their so-called parents, and they're so deep into the many programs out there, their inner child, they're stuck with that inner child. They think they're growing up, they think they're doing this and that because they put their energy inside of the illusion skulls, the buildings, the jobs, and the jobs and things like that. They put it into that, and their inner child can get activated by these scripts. You know, certain words, or certain individuals can say certain words, and that inner child come out because individuals already hypnotize themselves on many levels. So, you know, whenever they connect with an individual that's on a low frequency, and, you know, projecting different programs, like, for example, like, you know, the Love and Hip Hop or these talk shows and other things like that, that can activate their inner child. And then you have the adults competing with their younglings, dressing like them, acting like them. You have, you know, the so-called old system merging with the new system. So individuals basically trapped. And like I said, the program is basically deep. So whenever you have that love connection or you're around certain individual, they're connected to the inner child, or the inner child come out, you're basically, you can't help that individual. You can't help them. You have to shift from them, or you're going to be stuck, and that's going to latch on to your soul, and you don't want that. And that can take you to many different places on many levels. So you have to let that individual stay stuck into the time machines and many other things that's connected to them, because you're not going to grow. You want to be around individuals that's on the same wave or on the same frequency, so you can grow. Because this new system basically, it's on another level.